Nelson, hey, good to see you again. I just wanted to check in because I thought church was great yesterday. We had a great crowd, the most people we've had since reopening. And a lot of that's because, people are getting their vaccination and they can safely come back to worship. And so we had a great day yesterday.
Yeah.
You had some information to share that was different than the video we sent out on Thursday or Friday. Because we have some new stuff.
We have some new stuff. I mean, let me just touch on what you said. I was so excited to see the crowd in the church on Sunday. I think God is doing amazing things. I mean, people, I believe they're getting the vaccine or they're feeling comfortable. And the more we see that, it makes us feel like we're in a church where people are actually coming to service. Not to say online is not great, it's great, but in-person worship, fellowshipping, that's the best, right?
Yep.
So, but you just touched some point where I need to share some very important information about our second mailing. Some of you will be receiving them, or some of our members actually have already received some of them. And just to highlight on the mailing, it's our second and last mailing for this campaign. And it's going to be something like this, okay? It comes with a letter from Pastor Chris, a very beautiful letter.
A great letter.
It also comes with a Be Renewed toolkit, which is this. And you also have there, you have your commitment card, okay? And not to talk about the list, it's in self-addressed envelope. So I'm going to touch on each of them, if you permit me do that with Chris, which I think is very important, okay? So the first one is basically the toolkit. Now, what's in this toolkit? I mean, it has some very good literature in there. One of them that to me, I say really spoke to me was some quotes in there, which I would like to share. It talks about, I will not give to God that which costs me nothing. Wow, that's a powerful statement, right? God is not just somebody you just give your crumbs, your leftovers, right? If you want to give to God, you make sure you're really giving your all. You're giving with your heart. It's coming from your heart. It's not the amount, right? If you give $1 million, it doesn't come from your heart. I don't feel like it's worth anything, right? So it's something coming from your heart. And then the second to the last page on that, it shows you, it's a chart. It shows you where our money, your money, my money, what we give to the church mission, what did the church do with that money? So it gives you a high level, how it's distributed, how it's spent, which it brings some people some comfort, like, yeah, are they using my money wisely? Are they putting it to good use, right? And that answer that. And then the last one, which I'll show, it's your commitment card. At the back of it, it has some high-level suggestions. Well, if you're struggling, you really don't know what am I really to do, and it just gives you some suggestions, right? It's like a guideline. It can help you make your decision easier, right? And then the last one, like we talk about, the self-addressed envelope.
Stamped envelope. Yeah, it's already got the postage taken care of.
Postage has been taken care of. For those that are home and that can still make it to the service, we said we'd like to see everybody in the service on Sunday, but we know it's not possible for everybody to be able to make it. So there are different ways you can do it. You can come by if you can. We also have a drive-by service on Sunday, right, Professor Chris?
2 o'clock in the south parking lot.
Yeah. So you can drop that off there, or you can use the self-addressed envelope and put it in there and send it to the church, right?
Right.
Or during the week, you can say, well, I'm driving around the church, so I just want to get out of the house. What can I do? Can I drop it by the church? Yes. Yes. Come visit your church. Don't stay home, right? So, yeah.
Yeah. And so just to highlight or reiterate what you said, the toolkit, it's just very practical tips on helping you. Hopefully we've provided a lot of inspiration. Hopefully the Holy Spirit's done a lot of that. This is some practical information to help everyone with their decision on what their commitment will be for 2021.
Yes.
And we've tried to make this as easy as possible for everyone to turn in a card. We've talked about our goal is 100% of all the church families that call FPCA their church home.
Yeah.
And we know that more people are worshiping online than at home. And so we just said, we're going to give you the stamped envelope up front because we want to make this as easy as possible, the fewest number of barriers to help you. And so we have tried to equip you and inform you as best as we can. And just know that Nelson and I are praying for all of you this week, as you and those, if those in you and your household are having these discussions of what you're going to do and what you're going to sacrifice and give to God for this year. Just know we're praying for you and the commitments you're going to make, and be praying for us as well.
Absolutely. I like that. Be praying for us. We all need prayers. We all need that prayers. I mean, we know it's a decision you have to make. It's a sacrifice you have to make. All of us are sacrificing, so we need prayers. Pray about it. Yeah.
So we have one more Be Renewed sermon coming up this week, and that'll wrap up the series. It'll wrap up this generosity campaign. And yeah, I can't wait to see what God's going to do through our church, through our giving. So Nelson, thank you.
I want to thank you, Pastor Chris. Like I said, I've been in touch with all the materials, the biblical literature from the first mailing and the second mailing, and your series, all the preaching. I mean, it's been wonderful. And I hope some of you too have been touched by it, and let's be renewed. We can't wait to see you all in person, in service. But until then, stay blessed. Let's be renewed.
Very good.
Thank you.
See you Sunday, Nelson.
See you. Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Appreciate it.